Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy James coming back at it again with another video. Excuse the hand motions. Today's video, no, before I talk about today's video, I want to talk about why my videos aren't doing well. And I think that's simply because they're not entertaining and there's not a common lesson, or there's not a when you watch my videos you should learn something at the end of the video. And when you watch my videos, it's just you know what I'm saying. Somebody once told me, and I know I'm all over the place because my brain just, anyways. Somebody once told me, if you don't know exactly where you're going, then that's exactly where you're gonna go. So my videos, I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna do in my videos. There's not really a common script or anything like that. It's just like, all right, I'm just gonna start videoing stuff, and it'll get to the end of the video. I'm like, what did I just watch? Like, what am I looking at? What did I just watch? And it'll just be a whole bunch of random stuff just edited together to make it seem like a vlog, right? But now, all my stuff is gonna be more organized and everything. So with that being said, today's video is gonna be about the seniors in the class of 2020. So those of you who don't know, I'm a senior, graduating from Denison High School. Go Jackets. Not really, because I don't like my school. I'm joking. Anyways, go Jackets. Spring break marks the last week of the fifth 6 weeks, and the beginning of the last week of the third 9 weeks and the beginning of the fourth 9 weeks. So we are finished with 75% of the school year, and it's like Sunday or something like that. And then my sister walks in here and she's like, "We don't have to go to school next week, coronavirus." I'm like, it's time to party. We're getting crunk. Spring break part 2, and plus, my birthday was the week before, so like it's like perfect, bro. It's like we're partying and we're just living the life. And then like we go through the next week, and then they're like, "We don't have school next week." I'm like that, and then like I'm going crazy, and then all of a sudden like they said we don't have school the next week. I'm like, this is getting out of control. This is when I realized everything was serious. I'm like, I used to think it was just like, oh, some precautionary measures and all this stuff, but then I'm like, this is serious. Like, what is, something is wrong.
Can I be in it?
Everybody, this is Audrey. Hi. Anyways, it's like the third week past spring break, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of getting out of hand. We need to this is when I really started realizing, like, man, this thing might be a little bit serious. Because like at first I thought it was just like one state decided like we're not gonna open up school, and then Texas hopped on and like, that's a great idea. They told us we weren't gonna graduate, and then that's when I was like, man, like what is really going on here? And I don't know if you know what a high school hero is, but it's those people who always go to the football and basketball games and always talk about their career. Like, yeah, man, I was the starting quarterback, and I averaged 30 points a game on the basketball court and all this stuff. And they're like 25-year-old kids, and they're still in the student section of the football field and the basketball field, and they're always talking about, I would still wishing they're in high school. And in my grade, once you're a senior, you can kind of tell like who's going places. You got the kids who are the valedictorians, they're going to Harvard and all this stuff, and then you got the kids that are kind of smart, and they're going away, going maybe to out of state, going to college, and then you got them kids that are just like the kids in between classes that they're always late to classes. They're sitting in the hallway just talking, and they're just living the high schooler dream. You know what I'm saying? They're always late. They never do their work. They always wait till the end of the grading period to turn in their work. Them type of kids. These are the ones that most of them are going to be high school heroes. And they're trying to live it up senior year to the last freaking day of senior year, and then all of a sudden, no more senior year. And I think for them, they're not prepared. They wait for the last second. Just how they wait for the last second to turn in their work, they wait for the last second to still stay children and not do their SATs and not do their, barely graduate, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden this happens, and it's like, bro, what do we do now? Yeah, I think that's most of the people when they say they're crying on the internet talking about, oh, we can't finish senior year and this in senior year. I want to give you my honest opinion on it. Before I give you my opinion though, I want to tell you about something I've just been struggling with inside. So recently, I'll just not recently. It's just something that'll just happen. Like 2019, I was just like, man, if I can just go back to 2018, the beginning of 2018, it was so good, man. Just I wish I could just repeat it. And I was just so stuck on trying to go back to 2018 that I didn't realize how good 2019 was. And hindsight 2020 comes, literally 2020. I'm like, man, I wish I could go back to 2019, man. It was such a good year, man. Like literally the best year, best time of my life. And these people are so, these kids that are just so like just obsessed, and they really want their high school career to end to the last day and all that stuff, and that are freaking out because the coronavirus just took their senior year. Those are the same type of people that's like, man, I wish I could go back to 2019. I wish I could go back to 2018. But I listened to this in church. It says something like, man, you need to right now. This is what God brought us. The present right now. This is the present. The gift right now is the gift. Like, the future's coming. Like, don't worry about what happened 1 month ago. Don't go back to that. Don't worry about your last ex. Don't worry about your last whatever the freak is going on, man. This is the reason why it's called the present, and whatever's going right now is happening for a reason. Today I had a meeting with my best friend and his dad about college, and it kind of, I like to talk a lot. So in that meeting, I wasn't really talking that much. I was just like, on the inside, I just felt kind of weird because like I moved away once before, but like moving away again, like, man, we're starting college, like we're grown people, like we're paying bills now, like it's just a scary thought for me. But I know you pray enough, God will work it out for you. But always enjoy the present because it's a present, it's a gift, and be ready for the future because you don't ever know what's gonna happen. Like, and I you don't never know what's gonna happen. I saved up a lot of money in December because me and my stepdad actually predicted it. We were talking about like, yeah, there's probably gonna be some type of crash in 2020. I forgot whether if we were talking about it always happens around the presidential election or something about 2020 because like it takes like 100 years or something like that for the it's like every 100 years the market or something like crashes, the economy crashes. I don't know. We were talking about something like that, and sure enough, it happened. And ironically, I was saving up money. It was like December, but December was a hard month for me, and I was just going through a lot. And then I was doing having a lot of reckless spending, like, and yeah, I spent like it was like I forgot, it was like $2,500 that month or something ridiculous like that. No. It was towards $3,000. Like all of my savings, I just spent it. Like I bought a car, which I needed a car, but like I can't tell you where the other half of that money went. It was ridiculous. But with that being said, for all you seniors, don't be worried, don't be scared. College is coming. High school should not be the best time of your life. If you're 50 years old and the best time of your life was when you were 17, you've wasted like 30 years of your life, 33 years of your life. And if you're 50 years old and you're still practicing and preaching the same things you were doing when you were 17, you wasted 33 years of your life. Every year you're supposed to grow and get better, and every year supposed to bring better things. So if you're still dwelling about and trying to remember all the good times when you were in high school and not remembering, trying to remember the good times that you're having right now or acknowledge the good times you're having right now, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment on how you feel about this whole situation because, I've heard multiple mixed opinions about this whole deal. But yeah, let me know how you feel. Subscribe, like, add me on Instagram, James S. Dior. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.